whole story of Tolkien's universe is built on heroes and villains. We have devoted the most time and effort to them. There are four main characters in the modification: Gandalf and Aragorn for the light, Sauron and the Witch King of Angmar for the darkness. Gandalf and Sauron are Maya. They were created by Eru Ilúvatar before the creation of the world. Gandalf was called Olorin. Sauron was called Mairon. Gandalf is the wisest of the Maya. Sauron is the most beautiful of the Maya. Gandalf is not a weak old man anymore. You have never seen his true power if you haven't read the books. Galadriel is a true Gandalf in the movies. Let's consider his powers in the modification. Olorin appears as Gandalf the Grey. He can summon lightning. Olorin is the wisest of the Maya. He gives advice to other heroes, which helps to reopen powers more quickly from the powers menu. Gandalf the Grey helps to reopen the powers 1/4 quicker. Gandalf the White helps to reopen the powers in half the time. You can revive Gandalf the Grey one time after his death. Gandalf the White will come. You cannot revive Gandalf the White. Gandalf the White can summon Shadowfalls. This is the chief of the Maelys. No horse can outrun him. He will not be afraid of even the scariest foe. Gandalf the White is a famous person in the Middle-earth. He inspires people. Allies fight their enemies more effectively. Moreover, he has Narya the Great. The ring gives him the ability to rekindle hearts. All allies gain extra motivation to fight their foes. Gandalf can completely immobilize foes nearby. They can't move, they can't defend themselves. Gandalf can kill them very easily. Also, Gandalf the White shines a white light. We decided to make the effect to highlight the confrontation with the darkness. Gandalf is the same creature as Sauron. They are immortal spirits. Gandalf was described as the opposite of Sauron in The Hobbit. There are letters that Tolkien wrote to various people in response to their letters. We can observe a complex and interesting detail from letter to Mrs. Eileen Elgar. Tolkien wrote about the confrontation between Sauron and Gandalf in this letter, but it was terribly misunderstood by so many readers. It is about the confrontation for the true possession of the One Ring. Tolkien didn't write about a direct confrontation between these two beings. It's not about a physical fight. The letter speaks of a mental confrontation for the possession of the ring. Tolkien writes that the chances are about the same. In this case, Gandalf actually owns the ring, and Sauron is its rightful lord. It can be assumed that they are at an equal level. A similar thing happened during the confrontation between Sauron and Aragorn. Aragorn fought Sauron through Palantir and won that battle. Moreover, Sauron fought a draw with Elendil after defeating Gil-galad, and Sauron had the ring on his finger at the moment. Elendil is the ancestor of Aragorn. He is exactly the same creature, maybe a little stronger. Gandalf defeated Legolas, Gimli and Aragorn without a fight at all. Gandalf lost to no one in the books. He was exhausted before his fight against the Balrog. He was Gandalf the Grey, and he killed him. Tolkien wrote about power. Power is not the same as strength in his books. Power means influence and control over other beings. For example, Morgoth was more powerful than Tulkas, but he lost his head-to-head fight with him. Thus, Gandalf the White was at least equal to Sauron in the Third Age. The most logical assumption is that there would have been no winner in the death fight.